First grade, this is your last session for today. You're almost finished. So what we're going to do now is write some real and nonsense words, but we're going to be using 3 different kinds of strokes to write these. So we'll be using our dash stroke letters, we'll be using some short line letters, and we'll also be using tall line letters. So I might have you tell me which one it is before, so I know you write it correctly. And so we're just going to do 1 row of words today. All right, so get ready to write. In the first box, write E. What are you going to write? Good, and where does that start? Excellent, halfway between the dotted line and the baseline. So tell your pencil how to move and say the sounds when you're finished. In the next box, write V. Now, what kind of a letter is V? Good. It is a slant stroke letter. So it's going to start at the dotted line, right? Your V. Make sure you're telling your pencil how to move and saying the sounds afterward. We'll skip that next space. In the next box, I want you to write W. Now, W is a slant stroke letter. So where does it start? Good, it starts at the dotted line. Tell your pencil how to move. All right, in the next box, write E. What are you going to write? Very good, E. So remember that starting spot. Tell your pencil how to move. All right, after that is B, right? Now B is a tall line letter. So where does it start? Good, at the top baseline. And it also starts close to the margin. So that means you'll start it close to the edge of the box. All right, skip the next box. In the next one, write V. Now, what kind of letter is V? Good, it is a slant stroke letter, so where does it start? Excellent, it starts at the dotted line. All right, the next box we're going to write U, U, U. What are you going to write? Excellent. And that is a short line letter. So where does our U, 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 where does it start? Good. It starts at the dotted line. So write it and tell your pencil how to move. All right, the last letter we're going to, or the last phonogram we're going to write here is Z. So remember that starts at the dotted line because it's a dash stroke letter. It starts at the dotted line and close to the margin or the letter before. Thank you if you are working hard to make your letters beautiful. All right, put your pencil down and put your finger under that first phonogram. What do I need to write first? Good, E. So I'll start halfway between the dotted line and the baseline. What's next? Good, which is a slant stroke letter. So I start at the dotted line and close to the margin. All right, I'll skip the next box. What goes here? Good, W. And that is a slant stroke letter. So I start at the dotted line and close to the margin. What's after my W? Good, E, which starts halfway between the dotted line and the baseline. Okay. And what's after E? Good, B. Starting at the top baseline and close to the margin. All right, we'll skip the next spot. What goes here? Good, V. So it's a slant stroke letter. I start close to the margin and at the dotted line. What goes here? Good, U, U, U. All right, so starting at the dotted line, go down, curve around, up, and then don't forget to come back down to the baseline. And what's our last phonogram we're going to write? Good, Z. So make sure you start it close to the margin. So if you didn't have any of the phonograms the way I have them, if you had something different, rewrite them now. And then when you're done with that, we'll go ahead and read our words. Okay. So we'll say the first sound of each and then put them together. Good, it's ev, ev. Now this one's a real word. Good, it's w, e, b, web. All right, and our last one. Good, v, z, vuz. All right, excellent work today, first grade. I'll see you tomorrow for our 26th phonogram, which is the first two-letter phonogram. I can hardly wait.